and not yet fully awakened. Inominak can extend his reach to the entire world.
The other towns are probably in the same sorry state as the ones we've seen. Or perhaps even worse.
Magilu, is there some art that can awaken Malakim?
What do you mean?
Well, if I could just use the flames of purification properly.
Even if you could alter reality with that power, you'd end up destroying yourself in the process. Do you want to awaken that badly?
I need more power.
For Velvet's sake?
For her too, but I hate what the Abbey is doing. It's just wrong. This world of theirs is without any joy. I just want to do everything I can to stop them. This is what I want, with my own free will. And
I know of no such art. And even if I did, it wouldn't help you.
Huh?
You've already found strength in your heart. There's no magic that can make that stronger. What you need is to be ready and determined. And to be brave.
I guess you're right. Thanks, Magilu.
No thanks necessary. 100 gold will cover it.
You want me to pay you?
Hey, good advice isn't free. What do I look like, a sidewalk psychiatrist? I'm a witch.
She always has to be so difficult.
Yeah, we're used to it at this point. Oh, hey, I can go to multiple places. You can go back to Assault. We are going to Lionel Wharf because there is a side quest. Not really a side quest. There is something to do for Eizen's color variant I want. Okay, so you were literally asking me what I would do if I was like... See, the way you worded the question, you said if you hold the suppression. That's what kind of confused me. I was like, yeah, I don't get what that means. And I was like, am I Artorias? Or like... So, like, here's the way I put it, basically. I see what you're saying about it wouldn't be a difference for you because you said you would be able to play and watch stream and watch whatever, watch TV shows. That's true. I would hate it, though. If you're asking me how long I'd be able to survive the suppression, I wouldn't be able to survive it because even when I'm playing a video game, I have to feel things. I have to feel enjoyment. I have to feel if there's like a tear-jerking moment. So... it just feels so empty to even play a video game, even if I was doing the suppression. While you can argue, yeah, you could play a video game even if you're not feeling anything, I need to feel stuff when I play video games. That's my main, like, media. Like, I play video games, like, that's like, I do that more than I watch TV shows and all that, so I need to be able to feel all that stuff. So I would not be able to survive the suppression, to answer your question. Like, at all. Yo, what's up, Raptor? Welcome to stream. Okay. I want to do... Ooh, the Nordals is available. I want to go do... I don't know where... Yeah, it's right here. Perfect. This is for Eizen's color variant. It doesn't take very long. So we'll do this really quick. And then there's something else to do in Barb Marsh.
What's that you're pouring out?
It's for Eifried's memorial.
Captain, this is some good booze the first mate's been hiding away. Drink up! It's all yours!
Ha! I'll never forget you, Captain. And I'll never forget that 500 gold I loaned to you either.
And I'll always remember how hard your fists were.
That's just because you screwed up all the time, Benwick.
I always meant to hit him back one day, but now I'll never have the chance.
It's so unfair.
Oh, shut up. It'd be 100 years before you'd be able to knock him out. Not even Von Eifried would wait that long for you.
Hey, I could have managed it in 50.
Well, this turned out to be a pretty lively memorial.
To death, we are as equals. It comes to us all. There's no reason to treat it as something special.
Exactly. And besides, we're all pirates here. Wherever we sail, death is always lurking beneath the waves.
You're all prepared for it.
Of course we are.
Eizen, would you mind if I said a prayer for Eifried?
You would? He's the most terrible villain in 100 years.
That's true, but I just... What if you prayed for Eizen's friends instead? I don't think there'd be a problem with that. Okay. Is it all right if I pray for your friends instead, Eizen?
I'm not stopping you. Captain, I was more enriched by the days I spent sailing with you than the centuries I roamed in search of something to end my curse. Thanks for the fun, Ifrid.
Man, that was touching.
A new recipe.
They did really well for. Yeah, I can't wait. It doesn't look that good, to be honest, but they did so well because Eizen's character is not one for being emotional. They did so well. We all know that scene is sad though, in the sense that it's Ifrid and Eizen.
Don't blame
So we have color variant for Eizen. Look at this red. I love it. There's something else to go do in the Barb Marsh I want to go do. Sorry I put you on the spot. No need to apologize. I am cool with it. I just didn't understand the question. I was like, what? With the first way you worded it, it was just... It sounded, to me... I'm not saying you worded it weird. To me, it sounded weird the way you worded it the first time. I was like, am I causing this oppression? I didn't know what it meant. But anyway. So everyone has color variants. This is Eizen's basic outfit, except instead of black, his coat is red, which I love. I love Eizen's clothing, but the red looks a lot better. Everyone has one of these, and I want all of these before we go fight the final boss. I want to beat this main story. Honestly, I'll probably keep the color variants on for the rest of the playthrough. Like, once I get them, probably just keep the color variants on. I also might want to take off this hat. Don't know if it's really working out. Although, you know what? Where's the straw hat? The straw hat was working out. I said it wasn't, and it is. I can kind of see it. There it is. Straw hat, brown straw hat. Ooh, this is better. That's even better. That matches the red a lot more, I feel. But yeah, I want all these color variants for the rest of the game. We are going... I think you can... How much cash chest do I have? 315. Did I not go to the thing? Hang on. Take me to Renede. I probably didn't activate part 2 of the Omega Elixir like I thought I did. Never mind, we probably can't do that part with, I think Videl knows. Yeah, you think? Where is Videl right now? Alright, never mind. I don't know how this is, how I can activate. I don't know, do I want to start going to Mercio? I think I want to start going to Mercio. Which is accessed from Zexen. I honestly think at this point I want to steamroll the story right until we get to the final dungeon. Once we have the final dungeon unlocked, then I'll get the color variants and do little stuff. That's going to be the plan I go with. Understandable, Eizen had those fiery red determination to stop Artorias. Yeah. I gritted my teeth and held it together. The crew got it in a big brawl, but they're only bruised. I hope Velvet has red or purple. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna spoil. I'll let you see for yourself what they have. I think it's better to be surprised. I could just be like, oh, they have this color, but where's the fun in that? I want to make it clear, I love all the color variants. There's not a color variant I dislike.
Oh, good. It seems you're both still here inside me, then.
It is not as though we desired these circumstances. We're only here because you ate us.
I'll make no apologies.
You wish to sacrifice us to the 4 elemental Empyreans, is that it?
Yes. I won't apologize for that, either.
It matters not. Your sins are nothing a mere apology could ever absolve.
I know.
At least you're aware of how selfish you are. Good for you, then.
Remember this well, Lord of Calamity. No matter how many times I am reborn, I will act the same.
As will I.
And I as well.
Did you say something?
Just dreaming is all. But I know now how deep my sins run.
Velvet, there's something I've wanted to talk to you about. It's about the Therians. And about Laphicet.
Let me guess. The link between us and Innominat.
Yes. There's no way of knowing what will happen until we actually try, but...
You don't have to worry about me. I said it before. Best just to blame all the wickedness of the world on the Lord of Calamity.
Don't you try to shoulder all of this yourself! We exorcists are just as much at fault for letting things come to this. So let me ponder what to do about Kamoana and the rest, but you need to think about Laphicet. There, I've said my piece.
I don't know which of us is more stubborn. Still, I've got to face the truth. I've got to tell him.
Here we are in Helvies.
Oh, good. This place hasn't been suppressed yet.
We're unloading. Give me a hand, will ya? Hey, you listening?
Sorry. Something just feels weird. Like there's something tugging at my thoughts.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of that lately. But pull yourself together. Yeesh!
Yet being the operative term here.
We'd better get a move on.
Benwick, don't leave Kamoana or Medissa's domain. Got it? The Therians are part of Innominat. They should be able to resist suppression to some extent.
Aye, aye. You watch yourself too, First Mate.
Mount Killerhouse is at the northern edge of Northgand. Bit of a trek.
It'd be nice if we could resupply along the way.
There's a town, Mercio, near the foot of the volcano. It faces the sea, but the currents lately have been too strong to approach it by water. However, the land route should still be clear.
The whole continent has been getting colder of late. Not just Northgand.
Colder. Could it have something to do with Innominat? Or maybe it's because the elemental Empyreans are asleep.
Both sound possible. But think too hard about the cold, and it'll give you the shivers.
Yeah, but even so...
Whatever the case, our course remains the same. We'll head to Mercio and work from there.
Alright. Do they know about the world that become the ones that... Oh, Teresa and Oscar? Oh, I forgot you weren't here earlier in stream. We started off stream by killing them, basically. We had Teresa held captive, and we were gonna use her to blackmail Oscar. Or, like, we were gonna use her to try to get Oscar away from the Therian, but it didn't work out really well. So, Teresa ended up fusing with a Therian, we had to kill her, and we had to kill Oscar as well. So now they're using Oscar and...
came home from the capital.
Okay, I can pause. They're using Oscar and Teresa to awaken the Empyreans, which you might have caught because they just started talking about the Empyreans, but Oscar and Teresa are dead. They're already devoured.
And said he'd take over the family fishing business. That was always my dream. But is it really best for the world? For him to waste his talents on such a primitive activity?
Dad, what are you saying? I thought we talked about this.
You should use your education to help the country and people all across the world. That is the way of reason.
That guy is acting really oddly.
Wait, we talked about this?
Yeah, you agreed that I should use my knowledge to advance fishing technology and stabilize the world's food supply. Remember?
Oh. Yes, that's right.
Shape up, Dad. What's the problem? Drinking too much?
Just a nightcap before bed.
If you need some rest, I'll take the boat out myself today.
That'd be the day. Like I'd put you in charge. You're not ready to take the boat out by yourself.
An ill-fated fisherman's fortune. His memories are muddied. But is it divine will that dulls his wits? Or drink?
A sailor who can't handle his drink is just as shameful as one who gets seasick.
My studies at the capital taught me that old fishing techniques came from the trial and observation. With the traditional skills and my modern knowledge, we can start a revolution in the art of fishing. Nothing makes your dad prouder than that you want to follow in my footsteps, but that's a selfish emotion, stands against reason. My head. Dad, are you alright? Ba-ba-bum.
Daddy, we're having a long-armed crab hot pot party when you come home tonight.
As the world gets colder, the long-armed crab's habitat expands.
Do your best out there today.
If the crabs breed too quickly, it will affect the fish.
Hey, that guy is...
Daddy? You're acting weird.
Oh, sorry about that. My mind just wandered away from me there for a second.
If you do that on your boat, you'll fall into the sea.
Yeah, that's right. I'll be careful.
Good luck out there.
That boy's father, he was acting strangely.
The suppression is starting to affect people out here, too.
Well, I'm off to go fishing. Be careful not to space out, you might fall in. Understood, the failure of the individual harms the many. I will ensure I perform my task adequately. Dad, I just told you not to space out. My goodness, so many talkings. We get to see how slowly the suppression is affecting other towns and stuff. Like Helavies, as you can tell, it's not like Logris, because Logris, Empyrean's throne is a Nominat's base. So that is where the suppression is most active right now. But here, it's slowly affecting them. While they still have a bit of their will and stuff, but it's slowly getting to them and taking over their minds. Oh, it's this guy. I'm gonna save him for later.
Did you hear that Moloch they were doing experiments on finally broke?
Yeah. You mean the one where they were trying to combine multiple smaller Malachim into one giant Moloch? I always figured it was a waste of time.
Turns out it not only looked like a freak, but its shackled mind snapped, leaving the thing feral.
Oh? Guess they'll have to dispose of it.
Yeah. For now, they've moved it out to the Faldees ruins. They're repurposing it as a test target for a new Moloch art and development.
At least we'll be able to get some valuable data out of it.
Using Malachim for their own ends. Is there no line they won't cross?
I hope you're not thinking of doing anything unnecessary.
Oh? Like what?
Like thinking about bringing mercy to a broken Moloch.
What I think is necessary and what actions I take are for me to decide.
Eizen!
That exorcist said they were using the Moloch to get data on a new Moloch art. If it were complete, they could use it against us. Stopping that wouldn't be a waste of our time, would it?
You think you know just what to say to me, don't you?
I'm just stating the truth.
Just so we're clear, we're not going to rescue it.
No argument here.
That's side quest? Oh, it is. Experimental Moloch in Faldees ruins. We're not going to do that right now. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I don't know. How done looking over the leaks. Oh, is it about Legends Arceus? I've heard about this. I don't know the specific leaks, but I've heard there were some leaks about Legends Arceus. Lord Calamity must be the one spreading Demon Blight. I can feel it in my bones. It must be a fact. I mean, I'm not buying the game, so I don't mind if I know or not. Oh, is this a confession? This is probably a confession. Wait. We did Lava Set, we did we did Lava Set, we did Rokuro, we did Velvet, and Magilu. Did we do Eizen's confession? I don't remember doing Eizen's confession scene. This is either Eizen's or Eleanor's.